Okay, and now we're going into RGT Stokes. You can see the theme with the cricket-related names.
I mean, isn't it timely that both of them are performing as well as possible? Full marks to RAGT for that name choice.
So we'll get a few crickety puns in before the day's out, I'm quite sure. But interestingly, this one, the cougar is just one removed compared with Bairstow. The sign's actually wrong, but it's actually a grandparent in here, and it has looked slightly cleaner. But interesting, there's a couple of sound bites that when you say them, you suddenly realise this is actually the highest yielding soft group 4 variety in the north, and it's also got the highest septoria resistance of any soft wheat. Probably level with Astronomer, but in the north. So two very, quite strong, compelling reasons for potentially growing this variety. It's always looked fairly clean.
Yeah, you can see that in the untreated again here, that it's holding on well, and I think its septoria didn't suffer when the realignment of them won. It only went down to a 6.2 or something like that, so it's still got a reasonable septoria score in there. Although you can see it's nothing compared to what some of the others are, and even compared to the good all-rounder next door, it's it's still maintaining good green leaf area there in the untreated. Again, it looks tall, but responds to PGRs.
This is the all-rounder. That's the safe pair of hands.
And both for a cat.
Absolutely. I mean, it's quite versatile as well. It can be drilled early, and the same criteria applies that did Bairstow. It's on the taller side. Some might say it's weak straw, but actually it's treated straw yield is strength is higher than skyscraper. So the same principle applies. If you can manage skyscraper, you can manage the Stokes. Response? Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Another thing just to add with Stokes as well, it is approved for distilling, but it has a very high spirit yield. So again, could be a very useful variety as we go further north.
Yeah.
And you think it is for early drilling? It's okay for?
It can be drilled early.
You
It's
think
quite versatile.
Revelation is parentage. It would.
Yeah.
It's quite a versatile variety. It's been a bit overlooked, Stokes, and I think there's quite a lot to commend it. And it's looked quite well throughout. It looks the cleanest in the untreated plots of all the floors. It's right up there on yield, as I say, and it's got this very high alcohol yield. So let's just see how the trial results and come in at harvest time. But this could be a little bit of a dark horse variety.